Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. I'm saving you, John Gordon. It's coming down the road. Be ready.
Larry, all right.
I'm not going to let you go without doing an opening to a segment because he's good at that. But, hey, I've been wanting to get this guy on the show for a pretty good while before I got started having all these health reasons and everything. And I can't believe it's been 5 years since Shane Cox was started the Blue Mountain College Toppers bass fishing team back in 2017, and we had Shane on back in those days, and he and his wife are a wonderful family, one of the first families for fishing in the Mid-South, I'd say, Ron Wong, right?
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole family fishes, and, Shane has become quite a coach for the Toppers there.
Yes, he
that Blue Mountain team right now, and some of the polls are in the top 10 teams in the nation.
He's already told me that. So good morning, Shane Cox.
Good morning.
All right, guy. I know you're down at Ross Barnett. You got the big rumble on Ross Barnett this weekend with the Toppers are down there. And, Ron, I think he told me, and correct me on this if I'm not mistaken, Shane, that you guys are number 9, right? I mean,
yes, sir, number 9.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That is
Very
really impressive.
impressive.
And you came out of Oklahoma with I think there was 8,000 teams in that tournament. It seemed like, and your guys, Isaac Duncan, and who else was that other one? The Fisher young man.
Fisher Overton.
Fisher Overton came out 15th place. And so let's talk topper fishing and talk about what's going on this weekend. But give us, you guys are really putting it together, right?
We're trying. I got a great group of guys. I mean, these kids, they put their heads down and they fish hard, they practice hard, and they keep their heads down and make good grades.
Well, I mean, that's basically what we want, right? I mean,
exactly.
And this is when you took that job. It was on faith. I know that for a fact. You know, because they never had a team before. And you mentioned to me that feels like 5 months. So talk about these past 5 years and where your team is now.
Well, we started with one team, and like I said, it's 5 years in. And honestly, it seems like 5 months ago we started. You know, I've had some kids come in. It was great kids and graduated and on in the real world now working, and I miss them. And time has just flown by. I mean, it's amazing how fast this went by.
Well, it just seems like yesterday that let me tell Ron. Ron, we're trying to get Preston. Prescott is trying to call us in. Can you text Prescott?
Oh, yeah, we'll take care of it.
All right, he's trying to get in it, and he's a little early. He's trying to steal he wants to talk hook fishing before we talk topper fishing here. So, but, again, we're talking to Shane Cox, Blue Mountain College. And to be in the top 10, Shane, what does that say about your program?
It's a great accomplishment because the top 10 – or all the School of the Year points are pulled from all 3 divisions, BASS, MLF,
yes,
and Association of College. So you've got to compete pretty well in all 3 divisions to be in the top 10 of the School of the Year.
And I'm assuming it doesn't I don't know what the enrollment is, Blue Mountain. What is it? What it's about? What are you talking about?
We've got total students probably between 630 and 650.
That's less than 1,000, folks. And so I'm looking at I know the University of Montevelo's got more. I know Auburn University, who is second. Carson Newman is third. So we're talking about big schools. Are you the smallest school in that top 10, you think?
I'm not going to say we're the smallest.
But you're close. You got to be.
We're close, yeah. You know, maybe in the top 10 we are. Might be the smallest school.
Yes.
Far as the 3 leagues go and all the college teams that participate, I'm sure there may be 1 or 2 schools about our size, maybe a little smaller, but we're very, very small.
But you've been able.
Shane, in today's fishing world, especially college fishing, recruiting is becoming harder and harder because so many colleges are getting involved, including, a lot of the big schools.
Sure.
Tell our listeners, how do you go about recruiting?
I watch these kids through high school fishing. Sort of keep up with them through high school fishing. And actually, one thing that's made recruiting easier for all of us college fishing coaches is BASS started a combine last year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we talked about it. They had
the first ever Bassmaster High School Combine, and we attended that.
Amazing.
And you get to meet a lot of these kids and talk to them face to face. And me, staying busy with college and our business, I don't get to go to a lot of the high school tournaments.
Right, yeah.
So I have to sort of follow along with who's doing good on Facebook in this high school tournament and that. And the combine has made it a lot easier because you can take one weekend and go to this combine and see hundreds of good high school anglers and get to know them and talk to them face to face.
Well, let me ask you, because you are in Jackson at the Ross Barnett Reservoir for this big weekend, and this is a real competitive thing that you're entered. And Ross Barnett, of course, I've been there many times. 33,000 acres, shallow water, impoundment, and the rumble is there. So talk us about $20,000 in prizes, contingencies, double points. Here's a chance. So what's going to happen to Blue Mountain this weekend?
We got high expectations because I've got 4 guys on my team actually from that area.
Yes.
And they know that lake very, very well. So I've talked to all of them, and I hope all of our teams do good. But I've got 4 guys that I told them, I said, I'm really expecting a lot out of you guys this weekend.
Yeah.
Because y'all know this lake better than anybody, but it's Mother Nature too. The wind can play a factor, the high water can play a factor, the water clarity can play a factor, but we hoping to come out there with a pretty good finish or two. And
it's on the Pursuit Channel. Just to think, 5 years ago, Shane, when you took this job, and here you are this weekend, your team is in a tournament, a big tournament, and you're on the Pursuit Channel, going to be seen by thousands of people and everything. And to think that Blue Mountain, you got to want to get there to Blue Mountain. I know where Blue Mountain is. It's a beautiful campus.
Hey, I know where it's at.
Yeah, it's a beautiful campus, but you're in there with the big boys. But when it comes to fishing, it's not like getting an invitation to the Masters. You have a chance to knock off some big guys. Does that give you all the more incentive to try to do better? Because, man, you're representing the small schools.
Yes, exactly. We're on the same playing field with like Auburn, Mississippi State, the big schools, and my guys dig hard to beat those guys.
Well, you just got a Mississippi State guy sitting next to me. He's getting all upset over here. He don't even like to get beaten fishing, do you?
I was just waving a hand at Ron because we all know what school Ron roots for.
I don't know. Do they have a fishing team, Ron? Do they
yes.
They do? Okay, I don't see much about them. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, they've had a fellow that we've talked to that was on the Ole Miss Bass team, Brock Mosley.
Okay, here we go.
It's not going to be long before we see somebody out of Blue Mountain College
win a national championship.
BASS elite circuit or MLF.
What does that mean, Shane, to think about that?
Boy, that would be amazing. This group of guys I've got, they all want to achieve that.
Right.
And if we could have one, just one to do that, it would be amazing.
Well, you got a couple of kids.
It's going to happen.
Nick Staub from Germantown and Camden Lewis from Memphis. But I'm looking at these guys, man. You got a lot of them from Mississippi, and you're able to recruit a lot of guys. And when you tell them you're from Guntown, buddy, you got to be a good guy. Okay, there's no doubt about it. But we want to wish you success. Shane, thank you. Happy birthday, too, folks. He just turned.
Happy belated birthday.
He's middle-aged for a 106-year-old man. I'll let you guys figure that out. but he is a little bit older. Shane, thank you, man. We'll stay in touch. I don't believe in luck, so just go down there and have a great weekend on Ross Burnett and bring some trophies back to Blue Mountain, okay?
We're going to try our best.
All right, buddy. Have a great day, all right?
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you. All right, Shane Cox. And, Ron and
I'll tell you, he is
Hammer
quite
Rod
a
man.
fisherman,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they
He
do.
and his wife.
he
I
does
mean,
a-
they do.
yeah, she is really the glue that holds everything together.
Well, that,
Because her son Ty
yes.
owns a guide service. He has his captain's license
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
He's supposed to be running Hammer Rods
yeah.
of the company
Yes, if he can.
and everything else.
So busy. What are you going to say, John?
Well, it is pretty an amazing accomplishment for Shane and the guys because Blue Mountain is sitting right in the middle of SEC country with all
It
these
is,
big,
yeah.
giant Power 5 schools around them, and that little school, private school, is competing at the highest level in fishing, and that's pretty amazing.
And they are above all of the area big schools too.
Yeah, and I know our good friends at Bethel University up there have put bass fishing for college anglers on the map, and it's really cool to have two schools within our immediate area here competing for high honors in bass fishing.
And really, if you think about it, John, you're exactly right. The major school that's above them at this time and has been over the last several years is the University of Auburn.
Yes,
which has had several.
We've had them on the show.
Oh yeah, and so that's a big deal.
All right, that's a big deal on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We're going to come right back, and I'm saving it. I'm going to let you do because Ron knows this next one. I think I'll let you lead into that. Get ready for that next one after that. Okay, Johnny Gordon?
Okay.
All right, let's take a break, come right back. And, Ron, I'm looking forward to talking to this young man whose team won the American Crappie Trail Championship at Lake
D'Arbonne.
I love to say that. We'll be right back.